Hey everybody, what day is it? It's a Monday. Is it the 20th already? I hope this doesn't get. I don't think this will get what flagged or whatever. Listening to Digits, Hey Judester, and Fish Job. Hold on, let me take a shot. I was just thinking, it's really cool that you can do a YouTube channel. You could say pretty much almost whatever you want. And I put this on. It makes me think there's this guy. He does a zine too, and I haven't sent him anything in years. Like we just trade. But I know he wrote a review about my zine. How I guess he just didn't like the words because I use a lot of bad words and well, not even a lot. I'll use like some vulgar words and slurs. I mean, you can write whatever. That's what's cool about doing is you can write whatever you want. Anyway, there's the word fag in a review, or bitch, or something. Probably those two words. And he said that I'm probably like the singer of the Digits. That he saw the show and like he was using slurs too, or said something, and the singer was like, if anyone's got a problem with what I'm saying, come up and confront me. And they said like a big dude. I think the singer of Digits is like a pretty small dude too. Anyway, the guy from this zine said, yeah, artists like that guy. He talks big, but he can't back it up. And I was like, so. Anyway, I like the Digits. I'm glad to be put in Ricky's company. Birds of a feather. I just wanted to talk about that since the Digits were on. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about 2003's Godzilla Tokyo S.O.S. I've been on the Godzilla thing. Got it from the library. I returned it already. And it was really good. I really liked it. I didn't know. I wanted to see it because I didn't know what it was actually about. It's always Godzilla versus Godzilla against Megaguirus, Destroyer, Biollante. But yeah, it was good. He fights Mothra and Mechagodzilla. I didn't see Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. So I think this is kind of a sequel to that. So they used the bones of Godzilla to build Mechagodzilla. And this one, Mothra, it says they need to, like those two little girls that talk at the same time. They said they needed to bury or just sink Godzilla's bones and Mechagodzilla into the ocean to not disturb the souls of the dead. But so Godzilla is attacking Tokyo again. Mothra comes. I like Mothra just because she's always been there. It is kind of weird that a giant moth butterfly thing can fight Godzilla, but it does. But it's not enough, so they bring Mechagodzilla in, and now there's Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla and Terra Mechagodzilla. I think the old Mechagodzilla was like from aliens. Now it's from the Japanese government to stop Godzilla, and I actually like the old Mechagodzilla better than this new one, or I thought I did. This Mechagodzilla is badass. He's got so many weapons, and he really gives it to Godzilla. Like the missiles when they hit Godzilla and the smoke, it looks awesome. Godzilla looks awesome. Godzilla looks awesome in -1, but I really like the look of Godzilla in Godzilla 2000, but he looks really cool in this one too. Looks mean. I want to say that Godzilla 2000 is my favorite look, but once the fighting starts, like I think it starts like 40. Well, there's some Godzilla action. When I was watching it, actually, I was like, I think we were like 30 minutes in, and then I was like, oh, this is kind of boring. I mean, it's not boring, but like, where's Godzilla? And then right at 30 minutes, we get Godzilla. And once the fighting starts, it doesn't really stop. And I've felt, I don't know how you felt, like, you know, the human parts aren't the best with Godzilla, but I thought, now that I'm paying attention, I thought it was fine. It's the crew of the Mecha Godzilla, and there's a mechanic, can't remember his name, and like his grandfather who was in the Mothra movie. They brought this character back. And yeah, it was fine. It wasn't boring. And in fact, much like King Kong versus Godzilla, this one went pretty quick. Before I knew it, I was halfway through it. And then, yeah, like I said, once the fighting starts, it just non-stop to the end. And it also reminded me of Godzilla -1, because there's the mechanic guy wants to make a sacrifice, just like in Godzilla -1. So I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. Just yeah, this was made in 2003. If you said it was now, it looks great. Like the models, the suits, and Mechagodzilla has some killer weapons, and he messes Godzilla up. Like, so man, Godzilla does some cool moves. There's one part where he whips Mecha with his tail and like trips him. Then when he's falling down, Godzilla like lays down and like blasts him with his breath. That was cool. His breath looks awesome. Oh yeah, there's a part where Godzilla, and they take the time to show the city being evacuated, but Godzilla blasts through a building and hits Mecha Godzilla in the chest. Yeah, it was. I really enjoyed it, and I didn't think I would like it as much as like. Again, like I haven't paid attention, but I've seen Godzilla vs. Destroyer a couple of times. That one's really good. I remember the first time I watched it when Godzilla dies. It was pretty sad. I was like, man. So it's like it's weird. Like, you know, Godzilla's just a rubber suit with the guy in it. It kind of makes me think of when I watch Knight Rider, which I've been watching. When Kit gets hurt, I feel really bad for Kit. Like, there's been times where Kit has almost died. And it's really affecting. It's weird. It's cool that you like a character that's not a person and you care about them. And Godzilla, he's not as destructive, or he's not like evil in this, but they want to get him out of Tokyo, you know. But should you watch Tokyo S.O.S? Yes. I don't know what this era is. I need to look it up. This Heisei, I know there's a Showa in the Heisei era. But man, Megaguirus. I think all of these are probably really good. We're seeing 2000. Like, I need to see Megaguirus again. Destroyer. I really want to get. And why is Godzilla vs. Biollante like so hard to get? Like, you can't get it. But now they have Godzilla against Mechagodzilla at the library, so I'll need to see that. I requested the Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster. I like that one when I was little. I like Godzilla vs. Megalon a lot too, and Gigan. So yeah, I liked King Kong vs. Godzilla. I think this era, like this 2003 Tokyo S.O.S, is just far superior than King Kong vs. Godzilla, and probably all those old movies. it just gives you more action, just greater special effects, just more, just everything more. When they're shooting, even when just the army is fighting Godzilla and like shooting him with missiles and stuff in Tokyo S.O.S, it's way more exciting and it's better. So maybe like this period, late 90s, early 2000s, might be my favorite era now. And I don't want to watch Godzilla 2000 again. So just Godzilla all over the place. Let me know what Godzilla movie you like. I got one more that I got from the library. I don't want to tell you what it is. I'm watching some other movies. I'm watching a lot of TV series. I'm watching V. And not a lot of Knight Rider and A-Team, which are really good. But I don't think I'll review those anyway. Godzilla Tokyo S.O.S. I'd give it a, man, Jesus. I'll give it a 3.5 because I think I like others better. I have to watch them, but if 3.5, it could go up. It's one I might have to reevaluate. But 3.5, maybe a 4, but we'll go with 3.5.